Thank you, Nina, for the introduction. I'm very excited to be here today. Every day we enjoy and drink our milk and tea, coffee, and yogurt with muesli or chocolate. Milk is produced in the udder of cows, which is a complex and powerful organ, but it is exposed to a wide range of environmental conditions every day. This comes with a price, because cows develop mastitis. Mastitis is an inflammatory response in the udder and is typically caused by bacteria. Mastitis is treated with antibiotics. My name is Olaf Borg and I'm the CEO and founder of Mastaplex. Mastaplex is an easy, precise and fast mastitis diagnostic test requiring a drop of milk, utilizing the long white cloud and providing then information to the veterinarians and farmers to make informed antibiotic treatment decisions for mastitis. Mastitis is a real pain for cows and a commercial pain for the dairy farmers and the dairy industry. Mastitis costs the dairy farmer $60,000 every year for a herd of 800 cows. Mastitis is an endemic global problem which affects 100 million cows every year. The impacts on the dairy industries are massive. It generates loss of $35 billion every year. There's also impacts on the food quality, as mastitis as well as the antibiotic treatment leads to poor milk as well as antibiotic residues in milk. What has changed now compared to a few years ago is that we are facing an acceleration of antibiotic resistance, which threatens the human health. And therefore, governments around the globe are putting restrictions in place about the antibiotic usage in food-producing animals, as 70% of all antibiotics globally are used for animals. Mastaplex has invented an on-farm and vet clinic-based bacterial diagnostic test for mastitis. Our key design and uptake feature is the simplicity of our technology. Our easy-to-use consumable, called the Master Test, is filled within seconds and is then placed into the lab box incubator. Such a device is nowadays called point-of-care device, which enables the communication to our Mastaplex cloud, which then enables us to send us a mobile alert to veterinarians and farmers parallel to make an informed antibiotic treatment decision within 24 hours. The value proposition of our technology is for the farmer that he can minimize his losses and can bring his cows back quickly into production. For the veterinarians, that she can make informed, educated prescriptions, provide state-of-the-art antibiotic stewardship, and can add value to her as well as her client business. The dairy industry, we can demonstrate responsible use of antibiotics, reduce public concerns, as well as improve milk quality. And for the regulators, we can minimize acceleration of antibiotic resistance and support effectiveness of antibiotic treatment for mastitis as well as human applications. So we have analyzed the competitive landscape and which is busy in that space, but we have some key competitive advantages in the markets where we want to sell our products. We are the only on-farm test which delivers 3 answers in one test. A, do you have a bacterial infection? B, what type of bacterial infection is causing mastitis? And C, is the bacterium susceptible to the given antibiotic? It's very easy to use because you do not need any technical know-how to start a test. And within 24 hours you get your results. We have carried out a clinical validation trial 1.5 years ago, and we proved that we have in principle a lab-based diagnostic test from the quality perspective. But another uniqueness of our technology is that we're using digital technologies, the cloud. So we can send email alerts directly to the farmers and veterinarians about the results, and as well as we can give a treatment recommendation directly to the farmer's inbox. In the Waikato alone, we have about 1.7 million dairy cows. Globally, 274 million dairy cows. We have estimated the mastitis diagnostic addressable market in the Waikato was about 4 million New Zealand dollars. Globally, it is estimated with 1.1 billion US dollars. The diagnostic market can be split into three segments. A, the bacterial diagnostics, B, the point of care device, and C, the digital health services. Our business strategy is that we want to control the production of our consumable, the master test, as well as the device, the lab box. But we're looking for partners to distribute our products globally. We intend to engage and partner with animal health companies as they have the global networks which we are looking for to distribute our products. They also sell the antibiotic treatment solution for mastitis directly to the vet clinics. Either the vet clinics are using our products and or selling our products on further to the farmers. So we have worked through this value chain and we came to the conclusion that this is not only a viable concept, but also it's a pivotal because we need to consider the antibiotic restrictions which are coming in place around the globe. We plan to have three income streams. One, the main income stream is through the sale of the master test in the lab box to the distributor. We also want to sell the historical data and analyze them for our clients, to the vets and to the farmers. And thirdly, because we know where our lab boxes are positioned, because we're using the cloud technology, we can do a spatial data analysis. We can analyze our data regionally as well as between countries, and that data will then be valuable to a range of other stakeholders. We have started selling commercially our products since last year, mainly in New Zealand, a little bit in Australia as well. We have sold so far 158 lab boxes and more than 8,000 master tests. We have secured this year a distribution partnership with AgriHealth, who is a very innovative company in New Zealand, and we are pleased to work with them this lactation season. We have very advanced discussion with Australia and Europe, and I'm very excited to let you know that we have now, since last week, signed a term sheet with one of the top 10 multinational animal health companies for the distribution of our products in Europe. We also have some initial discussions with other potential partners for US, Latin and Asia. So the sales is underway in New Zealand, has started in Australia. We should commence our sale in 2019 in Europe, and then by 2020 we will add on other jurisdictions. We have generated a revenue of $100,000 last financial year, and we target this year of $250,000. With the launch and sale of our products in Europe, with the next financial year, we plan to have a revenue income of 1.5 million, which then should further accelerate to 60 million by 2022 through expansion in the markets as well as adding on further territories. We plan to break even by the end of 2020. We have a great team which is right suitable for the product we want to bring into the market and sell. This includes myself, so I have a background in innovation management, tech commercialization and business development in life science industry. Colin Harvey, he has transformed the New Zealand animal health space for the last 30 years and also has sold his business to a global animal health company. Then we have John Sandbrook on board, who has great understanding of strategy and investment into high-tech startup companies in the agri-tech and biotech sectors. And then we have Gerard Davis on board since last year. He's based in Australia. He has extensive experience in the executive positions in agri-businesses and has also grown up Catapult Genetics and sold it to Pfizer, nowadays Zoetis. Our team comprises further with a production supervisor and 2 microbiologists as well as external advisors. So here's the opportunity. We are raising $750,000. This is conditional to the preemptive rights of the current shareholders. According to our constitution, on a pre-money of 3.2 million. This is a very moderate valuation increase from last year, despite our achievements we have done over the 12 months. But we want to raise the money quickly and we want to continue with our business. So we want to use the money to drive commercial growth, complete further in-market clinical trials, secure distribution partners, extend production capability, and advance our product. So thank you very much for your attention, and I also would like to introduce briefly Colin Harvey, who would like to say one or two sentences before you can release your questions.
I'd just like to say, I think this is a real sweet spot as an investment. You know, we all like to do something, and this antibiotic resistance area is a major touch point in the world today, and this particular test is going to make a major difference in that area. It's also very scalable. We, you know, the dairy industry here, we're such a pimple on the total market worldwide, but if we can do this here, the world market is, you know, really substantial, and hence why we're very keen to get on, you know, on that market here in New Zealand. And we're New Zealand based. We, you know, the production is so simple. It's outside the normal pharmaceutical area, so it can be based here, and we can base a multinational business. And the beautiful thing with a diagnostic product, you know, I've operated in the animal health area all my life, and this thing, we don't have to jump all those regulatory hurdles at present. I must admit, we are just in front of it. It's happening in Europe, in France, and Germany. They've got draft legislation. At present, there's no legislation that stops us entering any market in the world, which means really it's just a matter of getting this thing rolling quickly. So, that, you know, I mean, I think it's just a doable proposition as we've put up.